Hey traders, just wanted to do a quick analysis on one altcoin that I liked. We've liked a lot actually, but I don't know, man. I'm just going to do a static video because who cares? All right, so this is OMG to BTC. This thing's been selling off since April of 2018, so almost incessant selling. We haven't even seen one real major swing high since this date up here, right? So that old altcoin spring, we remember that so well. Downsloping channel, we broke out of it. This is a daily time scale, by the way, on the Binance exchange. So when we got out of the descent of this channel, we continued descending, but the descent was not near as bad, right? So that means less selling pressure. That's the psychology of what we're seeing on this chart. And eventually we started hitting some fib extensions, and we started getting daily bullish divergence, not only on the MACD, but also the RSI. Okay, so you're hitting fib extensions with the divergence, and then you're forming a falling wedge pattern, two converging downsloping trend lines you can see here. And now we're out. Okay, clearly you can see we've broken a downsloping resistance, so that means that momentum has shifted. We're making slightly higher lows. And really, and this is up for debate, and this is really being conservative on a trade here on OMG, where you're using the top of the structure as your first anchor point for your fibs and the second anchor point on the bottom. The golden zone puts you between 444 sats and 536 sats. 200-day moving average is right before that 382 at 428 sats. And what I'm saying is debatable because that's not a real swing high. That's not a real daily swing high, okay? The real daily swing high is up here, and that's really where you should be fibbing from. Like, if OMG was to make a major retrace from its real discernible swing high on a daily time scale, and I'm just going with this fib. I'm not using this crazy wick here, okay? I'm just going with what makes sense. There's multiple wicks here. The height. Hold on. That's how low you've gone where I had to like move my chart. Anyway, so if you're looking at it like this, the 382 is at 975 sats and the 618 is at 1393 sats. That is an extremely long way to go. And the rule about fibs is you don't really even know you have a major discernible swing low until you retrace and hit a 23% retrace, right? So I mean, we have such a long way to go. We don't even know if this is it. But based on the way the altcoins all over this market have been turning around, look, same patterns, right? Huge downtrends, and then you keep selling off, but you break out of this downtrend, and then eventually, I mean, they're all showing the same stuff, right? Like Ravencoin, Engine, you had KNC, they all did the same thing. And so why is it going to be any different for OMG to BTC? The only thing would probably be Bitcoin volatility. That's probably what you would want to be concerned about. But I think Bitcoin still has some room to run to the upside. It's forming a rising wedge with that potential bearish cipher pattern. So need to break that 200-day moving average at 430 sats and then run to 716. But dude, the golden zone, and this is just how you do it on anything, major high to low, it really is between 975 and 1393, all right? And a good way to get perspective here, to say, no way, man, that could ever happen. Just inverse the chart. We did this in the live stream. And if you look at it, it's insane, man, all right? You have a huge impulse up, and then you upslope in your consolidation, meaning no one ever had the opportunity to get areas of value. If you're looking at it like this, we'd say taking a long position, right? No one had the opportunity to get in at areas of value, so they don't, and so this thing keeps on upsloping, and then you get less buyers, and then eventually you tank and you sell off and you retrace, a major retrace, and then you would sell again because the trend's pretty much bearish, right? So we're just looking for a major retrace, and that's it, man. That's really all we're trying to do here. Bitcoin, the same thing. Bitcoin's major retrace from November 7th to December 15th is between 4,400 and 5,200, and we have not hit that yet. So be interesting to see if we can get there, because those are the areas where people can take shorts. I don't think you can short OMG to BTC. So, but that's really what I'm talking about. People want areas of value to go short on these assets, and they're up at these levels. Okay, there's no value down here to short OMG, so they're not going to. People with money aren't going to do it. So we've just broken downswing structure, just so we did on K and C before, right? We just go to it. Wow, really, dude? Really? Huge downtrend, you broke it. Huge run up, right? Let's go to Raven Coin. Oh my God, man, it's the same thing, dude. Huge impulse down for a long time, then you keep selling off, but the selling pressure keeps tapering off. You show divergence down here on daily time scale, 4-hour time scale, and then you're gone. All right. So that's it. All right, y'all. I hope you enjoyed the analysis of OMG. Let's see what happens in these next few weeks. I'll see y'all on the live stream, 5 Eastern and 11 Eastern. Be sure to hit that like button, that bell, that sub if you enjoyed the content. Till next time, respect the TA.